course, I'm talking to you in the phase of waiting for your newest illustrator to illustrate the new book. Which remind people, what's the title of that book that's coming out in the near future?
Yeah, it's called the Lady of the Library, and it's published by Sleeping Bear Press, and it comes out in May of 2021. And so I envision the Lady of the Library. I envision her as being sort of an Amelia Bedelia type character. She has haunted this library for who knows how many years. And she comes down one morning walking through walls and rattling chains and doing her normal morning shenanigans. And she walks downstairs and no one's there. And then she realizes the library's closed. There's a lock and chain on the door. And there's a sign that says to be demolished soon. And she realizes then her home is going to be torn down. And so she's just completely distraught. And the next morning, you know, people come in and they're boxing up books and they're tearing down shelves. And in walks a little girl, very precociously says to the lady of the library, who's sitting precariously on a chandelier crying, that, you know, get down here. We've got work to do. We need to save this library. And the two of them collaborate on the best way to create interesting and fun shenanigans that draw people in to come visit the library, and they make donations. And I won't tell you the end of the story, but you can pretty much be assured that it's a happy ending.
Angie, you are such a hustler. Is there any librarian in the world that doesn't want to read that book aloud to their kids to come in? That's brilliant.
I hope not, right? No, I will say I think the end of the book says something like, and hopefully she'll be haunting a library near you soon.
Or at least Angie Karcher can. Please visit her website and invite her to come see your library.
Exactly. But what's interesting is that also has a local connection, because in Evansville, Indiana, we have a Willard Library, which is supposedly haunted. And it's actually, if you type in haunted libraries, it popped up first for me on Google.
A 24/7 webcam where people can watch in the library. Yes, I've done that.
Yes, and it's their ghost is called the Gray Lady, which is actually copywritten. And so I couldn't write a book specifically about her, so I made it loosely about her and haunting this library. Although in that story, Willard Carpenter, who built the library, ended up in his passing, in his will, he donated all the rest of his millions of dollars to support the library instead of to his daughter. And supposedly the Gray Lady is his daughter, and she comes back and haunts the library. But so it's exciting to me to still have a local connection, even though this story can be, you know, promoted nationally, you know, to libraries. And I do remember consciously thinking when I wrote the book that libraries are struggling these days, and how important it is to support all libraries. A lot of public schools or schools in general don't even have a school librarian anymore. And as a teacher, that just breaks my heart. And so I want to be able to do what I can, especially as a writer, to make sure that libraries will live forever and always have hard copy books for, you know, children and adults.
So at this point, now that I'm talking with you and you haven't seen the illustrations for the book, and you know what a big deal it is, and you're not doing them, is that filling you with a special kind of anxiety that's different from the usual anxiety that writers feel on a regular basis?
Are you implying that we all have lots of anxiety? Because
yes, I know we do.
Absolutely, we do. There's a definite excitement that comes with it, you know. Yes, I would love to see who the illustrator is. I will say that even though I have these regional books published, I would be considered a new author in the traditional market. And so oftentimes they will put a new author with a big illustrator to sort of find that balance and help promote the books. So every now and then, you know, I'm constantly looking, you know, and thinking, oh, I wonder, you know, wouldn't that be cool if he or she would illustrate my book? And every now and then I'll get like Facebook friend requests, or somebody will request, like, follow me on Instagram and they're illustrators. And I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if that's my new illustrator. So I look at it more as an excitement, because I do trust my agent, and I trust Sleeping Bear Press because they put out such quality books. They're highly respected they're a small press, but they put out such nice books that I'm not worried about it. It's exciting to think about who it might be, but also exciting to have a book on the national market. So